very good evening. Bang on 11 p.m. by the watch. I'm Justin Kapani. I'm the founder and CEO of I'm Decon Design. So this video is not about my work. This video is not about any of my thought shares around global communication, PR, about entrepreneurship, about marketing, or any interior solution or tips and stuff like that. It's actually about a pretty interesting and a happening event that's happening in Noida. First of all, I'm sure I look better. So some new medicines have started for me and stuff. But to cut a long story short, the positive fun part in Noida, all these years we've been having this pet festival for dogs, specifically at Noida. Sorry, not Noida, at as you can see, this is not an edited one. So this is basically we've been having it over the years towards Nehru Place, which is at the NSIC grounds, and they've had breeds of all shapes and kinds dropping in over the years at Okla. But we got the first, I think to my knowledge, it's the first one which is happening in Noida. So it's a dog carnival. So I'm sharing this amazing news. This is set to happen on coming Sunday, which is today's 7th. So you can calculate that it's going to be on Sunday, coming weekend. And this is going to be hosted by the Noida Authority at the Shivalik Park, Sector 63. And it's going to be a private stuff, but it's going to have 35 different breeds from all across the world. International breeds are going to be coming in, national breeds are going to be coming in, and you're going to have uh, best lady dog handlers, best child dog handlers, and the dogs are going to be of all shapes and kinds and all breeds and stuff. And of course, participants are going to be aged between 14 to 18 years and stuff. And one of the most important and amazing attraction is going to be showcasing some of the amazing warmth and the skills of the dogs, which is going to be agility, obedience, and training and everything. They're going to have demonstrations on pet grooming. It's going to be fun because I've been going over the number of years and stuff, except for last year. It's going to be super fun, and I think they're going to. It's going to be a well organized one. This is the first one. I don't know, but I'm keeping my hopes pinned on positive, and you could actually take a look at the details on www.pet-roll.com. So this is a great thing that's happening. I'm just sharing it very quickly because weekend is around the corner. Weather's changing. Delhi is getting better. NCR is blooming with beautiful flowers and flora. AQI is under control. I've taken a look at it. It's not going above 100. It was about 50 at about 7 o'clock in the night and stuff. So go for it, and as I do this, I'm also pretty delighted and happy to share that I've opened up my door to getting dogs over and stuff. And I've shared this over the years that a lot of people in Delhi NCR and worldwide are taking care of pets and animals and stuff. And as we have stray dogs starting from our neighborhood, I see so many people who come on the streets and they feed them, and there are these cars coming in to check them. Anybody gets hurt, the dogs in specific, they're picked up and they're taken in. Their families, some families who've shifted in new, so they get their dog biscuits and they feed them and stuff. So one can say that yes, there is a lot of warmth and caring happening. So we don't have to focus so much on the negative, not so kind information and stuff like that, because where there is hate, there's also love and stuff. And of course, it's an important subject to learn empathy and kindness and stuff. So I'm sharing a few tips here. Take a look at video too, because if you're got pets and animals down the corner, there is this normal perception about most of them being aggressive and biting and stuff like that. This is conditioning. You've followed something, you've heard stories, you've read so much. And I'm going to give you an example. I opened up the house to these pet strays. I've got one over, and as I get him in my car, I see children and people waving at him, And when I get him into the lift, some people don't want to come into the lift, and they say, you know what, madam, हमने इतने videos देखे हुए हैं कि हम डर लगता है, you know. And I had to literally say, you know what, I can take guarantee of this dog. He's not going to bite you, you know. The guy came into my lift and everything, and I was so shell shocked that not knowing dogs, you follow so much, and it's freely floating online and on TV and stuff, and people form the perception that all dogs are going to bite you, drag you down, and stuff like that. And because you've shared so much of negativity around this in the name of so-called awareness or personal stories, and making human beings look more important and everything. I mean, we can't be narcissists. We have to care about animals in the world and stuff. Narcissist may be a strong word, but yes, we are selfish, you know. I mean, for us, dogs are more important, so we are going to fight over parks, we're going to fight about the lift, we're going to fight about taking them openly anywhere, about left free. When you bring them home, people have an issue. When you leave them on the street, people have an issue. So there is this totally confusing attitudes of people and stuff. So what I want to bring to notice is that, you know, a few points which can help you bond better. And do not try this with stray dogs and dogs without the supervision of your parents, children, and youth especially. If you know the dog, you spend time with the dog, it's going to help you. So a few tips to show animals and pets or strays that you love them. Okay, so first of all is the ear hug. You know, so a dog is like a small baby, so you're going to kind of rub them behind the ears and stuff. What happens is that they feel sleepy, and you'll see this that over the years, when you keep doing this to the dog will just fall flat and doze off and stuff, because there is a certain euphoria, or there is a certain spot behind their ears where they kind of feel relaxed. Okay, so it's going to give them a instant high, it's going to de-stress them, they're going to relax. And you have these like you exercise and you have endorphins happening and stuff. So when you do this to a dog, the endorphins are released, and they kind of feel relieved, and they want to kind of just surrender and sleep off. Okay, so if you have a dog and you want to be friendly with them, try feeding them, give them something to eat, give them some space off. Do not try and jump onto the dog and stuff, because the dogs tend to get a little overwhelmed. And teach them new tricks. Try and give them a ball, try and give them maybe a small bone or something. Try and engage them and shake hands, and take them for a walk and stuff, and try and engage them in different tricks and stuff, because they're just like small puppies, and youth at home and stuff. Have a daily playtime, enjoy the playtime with them. And you kind of have a pup at home, or you have a small dog or a big dog at home. Try and toss stuff at them, try and throw a pillow at them, play with them, and make playtime important, because you're sitting on your computer and you're doing your work, or you're walking around and stuff, and the dog tends to kind of just not getting your attention and stuff. So when you do that, the dog will enjoy it. The dog will also kind of try and bond more with you and stuff, and they know that you're their play buddy and their play partner. Okay, a few things is have conversations with them. They understand. So the one that I have at home, and over the years we've had so many dogs, they understand. If you talk to them in English, they'll understand. If you talk to them in Hindi, they'll understand. If they've been a straight pet, or they've been a stray dog, and they've been on the street and stuff, they will understand language and stuff. There's so many of those around. So try and have a conversation, and you can teach the dog how to behave and stuff. It's not like only the classier breeds or the well-behaved dogs at home only understand and stuff. Even pets and strays can do that. Okay, surprise your dog with a treat. I just said it. Give them a biscuit, give them a bone, give them probably some your dog biscuits, not Parle G all the time. And kind of hang around with them, and try and incentivize when they're doing good behaviors. You don't have to beat them, but you can actually be assertive with the dog and stuff. If the dog misbehaves, let them know that you're not happy about it. If the dog is behaving, try and encourage them and appreciate and stuff, because they know that this is a good behavior that they have to kind of work on and stuff. Okay, so they understand. Surprising your dog with a treat is going to be only adding few calories to their body, so make sure there are no sweets in them. So this article here says this is an effective way to show the dogs that you love. Schedule a puppy party or a play date. Take your dog out in a car, take them to a park, Get them into a regiment of this, give them a spontaneous, spin, take them to a place which they love being in, open them, let them run. There are so many dogs around here. So when I go for a walk, I make sure that they're not on the chain and they run around and stuff. They need to kind of let out their energy and run. A dog is supposed to be all about fun. A dog is about, letting the energy loose and going forward and just enjoying with no restrictions and stuff. Carry a stick with you if you are going to be attacked at any point by other dogs or anything, any creature.